Hi party people, and welcome back for another video. So you will be seeing this video at the end of February, and I hope you guys had a very joyous Black History Month. Your girl was caught up with COVID, and so I was really down and out most of my month, so that's why you're getting this video just a tad bit late. But don't fret, these spaces that I am sharing with you guys happen throughout the year, so not only am I just trying to highlight them especially for Black History Month, but I want you to make sure you tapped in and locked in 365 days out the year. So this is what this video is helping you and helping me and hopefully helping someone to do. Before I get started, make sure you like and subscribe to your girl. And if you only seen this video, then I know you're going to be coming back again and again and again, because we're a family, we're a community, baby. We a village, okay? So again, I am highlighting these spaces because I have dipped and dabbled in quite a few of them, and I just want to make sure that I share this with everybody on my platform. So if you didn't know, now you know, and I hope you get to tap in and lock in to some of these events in the future. Event or space that I would like to mention is something I've been to quite a few times, and I love it every time. I always have a different experience, but it's always great nonetheless. It is Black on the Block. So if you have never heard of Black on the Block before, ever been to a good old-fashioned block party, this is what Black on the Block is essentially. They have food vendors, they have entrepreneurs, artists of all walks of life congregating in this safe space to, you know, not only network, create a good community, and a very fun environment, just hands down. They also have performances. 7th Streeter was there one year and everybody had a great time. So not only can you get your shop on at Black on the Block, you can get your party on, you can meet new people, see new vendors, and, you know, kind of network all in one. And that's what I really love about Black on the Block. And then, as well as having a good time, nothing happens afterwards. You have a good time and you go home, or you go to an after party, or you go get some food somewhere else. Like, the party really doesn't have to stop after you leave. I enjoy Black on the Block every single time I go, and I hope you follow them, dabble in some of their reels. You can see that I'm not lying to y'all. Like, it really does get lit, and I encourage you to go, honestly. Next safe space that we are getting into is a little less of a party scene, but more of just a very cool, calm collective where you can again network, you can meet new entrepreneurs, and it is just a good old-fashioned flea market. Introduce to you Black Flea Market. So they congregate, I believe, multiple times a month, and love being able to meet, see new pieces from new entrepreneurs in the LA area. Again, these people are coming from everywhere in the LA area. We're talking about Compton, Inglewood, Hawthorne, Long Beach, the Valley. So you get to experience artists from all of the LA surrounding area. It is something great to do. You can do it by yourself, you can go with friends. It is an event that anybody and everybody can go to and have a really great time on a nice chill Saturday, or even sometimes Sunday. Follow them on Instagram religiously, and I always look at the new vendors that they post and just the vibes that they have on their reels. And again, it's definitely much more laid back, cool, but still great vibes all the same. If you are a vendor, someone who is looking to branch out, network, and you want to put some of your art or products on display, you can always reach out to Black on the Block and the Black Flea Market, because they are always posting for new vendors as well. They like to keep things rotating, which who doesn't love that? This next group we have, I stumbled across them because someone that I met through one of these events, she shared it, and it's like a lot of ladies in particular may love. Glad I stumbled across it. It is the Tea Party for Black Girls. It is a great opportunity and something to really tap into, because it is also just a networking event for Black women across the LA area. They get together, they plan these really nice events. You get to dress really nice, have tea, and then just cultivate a really nice experience. And again, if you're not really into too much of a larger crowd, Tea Party for Black Girls is definitely a little more intimate if that is your thing. So for Tea Party for Black Girls, you do have to do an application. Their application is right on their Instagram page. So when you ever have time, I do implore you to go ahead and fill out one. I have filled out one myself, and I'm just very excited just for these different opportunities to network, to branch out, to expand my village, and it's definitely a more subtle way than the previous two, like party-esque or bigger crowd markets. I have been branching out more and more to go out to events solo, just to again make new friends, experience new things, and not having to wait on anybody else. And going to these type of events help me out so much, because even though I may go to Black on the Block by myself, I'm probably gonna grab a friend or two just in there vibing, chilling, and just have just the overall good atmosphere. And I really come to appreciate that, especially in these safe Black places, because it's different than going out to just regular dinner or going to the Grove or going to any of these other events by myself where I don't feel a sense of community. These events and spaces that I'm sharing with you guys, I'm sharing because you don't have to worry about not having friends or going to an event by yourself and you don't know anybody, because they definitely create the environment for other people to, get to know each other instead of being super cliquey or what you might think LA friends might be. I feel like these types of events destroys those notions, and you really can make some genuine friends when you go to these events. And I'm very excited that I even started to go by myself and started to bring other friends with me, because it's just something that we need in this community. And when it comes to creating a village, you need to branch out in order to do so. So these events create a very nice space for us to do so. An organization that I have stumbled across that I haven't been a witness to myself, but I've heard very, very good things from my Black male friends that I've met in LA. This organization is called Walk Good LA, and they host events for not only just everybody in the community, but lately I have been noticing they have been holding specific spaces or specific safe spaces for Black men in particular. And I thought that was very good, because they talk about mental health, community, wellness. I talked to a friend and he let me know it was such a great space to be in. I don't have too many Black men followers, but if you are following me, I do suggest you go over to Walk Good LA and please just give them, give them a chance. That's really all I'm asking for when it comes to these events. Please give them a chance, just one shot. I almost 100% am positive that you won't regret it. With everything that is going on in this economy, in this world today, these spaces are so vital for us to have a place that we can feel good in, feel safe in, that can cater to our mental health when, the world can be really crumbling around us. So I really do applaud Walk Good LA, especially for holding these particular spaces for Black men. Another event or organization that I wanted to highlight is Familiar Faces. Now, I've been following them for a little bit over a year, and I've been to only one of their parties, unfortunately, but I follow one of the co-owners on Twitter, and she's literally a ball. Like, she's a photographer, and that resume is long, okay? And so when she started this group, not only did she start Familiar Faces, so cultivating a women's volleyball team for Black women in the LA area, and I can't wait for her to get that started. We'll be linking Familiar Faces, Black on the Block, and the Black Flea Market, as well as Walk Good LA, all down in my description bar, because I want to make sure that these events and pages are easy for you guys to find, so you can really lock in. Oh, Familiar Faces hosts quite a few parties throughout the year, not only in LA but also in the Bay Area. Founder is from, and they host these great parties again for people to have fun at. You can dance. Like, if you're ever sick of going to an LA function and nobody's dancing or anything like that, you don't got to worry about that at Familiar Faces, because baby, they finna get down and you gonna want to get down right along with them. And coming from Chicago, I never think I'm too good to cut a rug. Familiar Faces is a place for me to do that. As we're winding down in this video, I just also wanted to give just some honorable mentions or some honorable shout outs to other places that I've been to that aren't exactly like organizations, but communities that I felt a little bit at home at. And I wanted to start this part off with shouting out Leimert Park. Like, Man, I love Leimert Park a lot. And when I first moved to LA and I was living all the way up in Canoga Park, I would drive 45, 55 minutes to almost any event Leimert Park is hosting, because I have never felt a more greater sense of community as when I go down there. Like, I follow their Instagram pages and they really fight for their community, only just to be able to host events in the neighborhood, but they are fighting against discriminations against the city council and just very important things that are happening in the Leimert Park area. And I think it's very important because it's things that I don't even know that's going on, and they're fighting battles that maybe not a lot of people are aware of. And of course, they're going to need all the support that they can get. And anytime I'm in Leimert Park, I just shout them out and I try to give as much support as possible, because I love it there. And it feels like back home. Like, I know it's not Chicago, but I really do feel at home anytime I'm going to an event in Leimert Park. I also go to Leimert Park every Juneteenth, like no matter what, without fail. I think I got like a video or something, or a picture of me going to Leimert Park, and a reel from the last Juneteenth that I went to Leimert Park. And again, I went by myself. Leimert Park is an area where you can discover a plethora of Black-owned businesses, large and small, vegan, not vegan, different food trucks, vendors, restaurants, things of that nature. Like, you can learn so much in this one little community that literally blows my mind every time I go there. I always learn something new when I go in Leimert Park, and again, I always have a great time. I've gone to plenty of their events by myself, and it's not a place where I'm just gonna leave by myself, or it's not just a place where I'm gonna go back home not knowing anybody, or not making a friend, or not learning about a new establishment. And I just absolutely love it. Again, it reminds me of home. It makes me feel at home, and every chance I get, I'm probably going to go to an event in Leimert Park. I'm going to shout out Leimert Park. I'm going to share something that's going on in Leimert Park. And they have so many different events. Like, Wednesday nights is women's food truck Wednesdays, I believe, and just women businesses and entrepreneurs in the neighborhood coming together in Leimert Park. And you can buy food, you can buy items. It's so many things you can do in Leimert Park, and they just keep the options going, and I absolutely love it. So please follow their Instagram page. I believe it is the Leimert Park Village or Vendors or something like that I follow, and I definitely implore you to follow them as well. It gives you something to do. It helps you feel more a part of the community, especially as a Chicago transplant, like needing a sense of community and missing the vibes of back home. Leimert Park gonna do it for me every time. I stumbled on the Sisters of LA on Facebook, and I was basically looking for other Black women in the area that I can be friends with, that's outside of like Bumble, BFF, or anything like that, because back home I have nothing but Black girl friends. And so, I definitely wanted to make sure that I kept my ties as close to home as possible. And Sisters of LA has helped me do this. It is a great way to, again, meet a lot of Black women across the LA area, from the Valley all the way down to Long Beach and even Compton and areas of that nature. I joined their Facebook page, and I've already gained so many new friends that follow me on my Instagram, and that also follow me on my YouTube page as well. So shout out to them. Shout out to the connections that I've been able to form thanks to Sisters of LA. And I definitely encourage you to go ahead and add them and branch out, because again, when you're trying to, you're trying to network, you're trying to find new people to be friends with, you're going to have to step out of that comfort level a little bit. And pages like Sisters of LA has helped me tremendously. Not only are there women in there from all walks of life, different career paths, but they are also just helping women in the LA community in that Facebook page. If they need help for housing, if something has happened to them, they are crowdfunding, and it's definitely a really great community to be a part of. And I'm just very thankful for them. And I'm very glad that I joined when I did, because honestly, I was scaring myself out of even joining, because I'm just like, well, I don't really know, what to do. I don't really know if I'm really going to connect with these people. And honestly, you just got to put your best foot forward when it comes to trying to build genuine relationships. And that Facebook group has definitely helped me out a lot. So I encourage you to go ahead and add it, give it a little look through and see if you like it. I'm really getting to the end of the video, but I couldn't end off this video without mentioning 2 more groups that unfortunately I haven't been able to be a part of as of yet. But as the summer is approaching and this is my last hot girl summer in my 20s, I'm planning on doing it up. And Ebony Beach Club, I'm coming for you, baby. So I've seen them since last summer, and they host these parties on the beaches of LA where just you're feeling good, you're looking great, you're having great vibes, and it looks like the best thing to be around, especially in the summertime. So please, when you see me out there, make sure you say hey, okay? Please make sure you follow Ebony Beach Club's Instagram page so you can stay up on when the next time they're coming out and things of that nature. Their last one in LA, I believe, was in August. But yes, I'm going to be very thirsty for the next one. I hope you are too. I hope you see me around because I'm trying to see you around. But certainly not least, I wanted to give a shout out to Everyday People. So Everyday People organization, maybe about 2 years now, and unfortunately, no, I have not been there as of yet, but I am dying to go the next time they're in LA. Promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I won't be caught slipping again. So I'll be going to Everyday People LA. I hope you give them a little looky-loo on their Instagram page. They host some really nice and fun parties. I always hear good things about their events. You never know who you might see at Everyday People. And I'm going to just say that if you look through their Instagram reels, then you know what I'm going to talk about. I don't want to spoil things, but just know, stay on your P's and Q's when you go to an Everyday People party because, yeah. I can't wait to be able to go out to these events. Everyday People, Black on the Block, Black Flea Market, Sisters of LA event, like so many organizations that I have come across while only my short time living in LA, and I'm like kicking myself for either not knowing about them sooner, not joining them sooner, chickening out of introducing myself because it's a new place, it's a new environment, I don't know these people. Please step on the other side of fear and get outside this summer, okay? It's too much going on, too much bad stuff going on. You're going to need you a safe place. You're going to need you an environment to maybe build your village. And these are going to be the places for you. I'm very glad that I've even dipped and dabbled in some of these organizations. And I really can't wait till the next event. I promise you, I'm going to be there. I hope you are there. And if I'm missing any page, any event, please put it down in the comment section. Like, put me on the way I'm trying to put y'all on. Okay? I hope you really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video. Again, I think it's very important for us to have safe Black spaces in a world that's getting a little too crazy nowadays. If I am missing a group, please let me know. Again, I'm trying to be outside this summer, so don't have me slipping, okay? Please stay tuned for my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave some wonderful comments below, and I'll catch you on my next one.